showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Missouri Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
San Diego State's head coach told me before the game, there's always different motivations in the game, and bringing your team here against an SEC opponent, there's a lot on the table. Guys who may have been overlooked, under-recruited, chip on their shoulder. This group of 16 always wants to compete against the bigger, more powerful schools. But you don't want to do too well. What if they steal your guys in the transfer portal? Coach says they're not worried about that. He just wants his guys to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll bring it out. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the junior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Looking to take a shot. Got it down the field.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
And the Aztecs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on touchdown, San Diego State? They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. There we see Luke Moga, the transfer from Oregon, someone we are looking forward to see how he fits into and leads this offense. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw one first. Left side is Hoffman. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. When the defense loses you like that, you have to find a way to make sure the quarterback sees you.
Man, I guess that's waving your arms. Hey, I'm open. I never really understood that because I never feel like you're running as fast, but he got by the defense. Quarterback gets outside the pocket, makes the big completion down the field.
Straight ahead, it's Coleman. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On the option. Quick toss. Powers through the defender. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the 1st down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Changing the routes with his receivers. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened here.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Watson. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Motion from the wide receiver. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Coleman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Working that left side now. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff again. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Looking downfield, it's Watson. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And there he goes. Touchdown, Missouri! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. See some running room. Plows through the defense. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. caught in the backfield. It's Leon. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Fields the punt. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Tigers. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes zoof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. With the catch, it's Leon. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Sets his feet. It's Watson. Setting up the screen. Oh, it's picked. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive linemen? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the foot.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This really has been a tale of 2 quarters for this offense. They were shut out in the first quarter, and they've been lighting the scoreboard up in the second. Give this offensive coordinator some credit. He found a rhythm. He was able to get this offense churning big plays out one after another, and right now, they are playing with tons of confidence.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to get in the corner. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gets the back moving. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. He's got it. Got room at the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he's got some space. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 91 sets a kickoff.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Still looking. He's going to fire to the left. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The fake and wants to throw. Looking for a huge play. Goes high to pull it in. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
This offense is trying to build on this lead right now, playing with tons of confidence. What a nice job there. Pass protection, quarterback doing a really great job, seeing the defense, reading the coverage, and being on the same page as his intended target. It's a big pickup for the offense, and here they go. They're trying to score more points.
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll get rid of it. And he almost had a pick.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
And that's a teach tape on third down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's third down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Bringing it back. And the returner will be brought down. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Iowa, taking on the number 11 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
And he's going to try to return this one. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And a nice, crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. Touchdown, San Diego State. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down to the air. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
The defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Second down, going to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. He's got it down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Extending the play. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in?
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Trailing down by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Making his first move. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the extra point is good. And you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Going deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The Aztecs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Plows his way ahead. Breaks into the open. Crosses midfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. That was just an open alley for that back. I don't think he was touched once before the tackle.
So he wouldn't even been down in two-hand touch?
No. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. In traffic, it's Hawkins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Hand it to the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown Aztecs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Missouri, 44. San Diego State, 28.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. The run inside. It's Coleman. They were all over it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Completes it in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's what...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Got to make the play on 4th. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Gives it. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. On play action. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Keeps it, looking for room. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Catch in the middle. It's Hoffman. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down. Zings it complete to the right. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Look out! A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Finds a spot in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Between the hashes, it's Benedict. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have...
And, guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late...